Alright, hi, welcome back to Ghost Below Manor. I'm Marjorie Delaney and I'm doing my makeup today. I've already done my facial scrub. I've put on my body butter. I did a second application to my eyes and you can see it's pretty well hydrated, looking good. And again, I would walk out of the house like this, no problem. Just put on a little bit of mascara. But what I'm trying to show you today too is these great brushes you can get from Magical Things, and they have a fantasy theme to them, but they're also really good brushes. I've been using these the entire time I was in Pakistan. Now in Pakistan, unlike my little country town, they tend to wear like makeup every day and get dressed up a little more than around these parts. So I'm going to do some makeup, some light makeup, just like nudes. It's the only time you'll see me doing nudes for you lately, people. And I use a very inexpensive makeup. This is the it's a CoverGirl brand, so it's not like it's an off brand. And then LA Colors. I like the two different contrasts. And so what I do is I'll let you watch. I'm going to look in the mirror and do this because I actually want to do it the right way. And so I just do some dabbing with that. And just lightly. Don't put a lot on. This is actually, you just like, you need so little. And then I use the other side for the darker color. I don't do any contouring or anything like that. I just blend it so that my skin looks balanced and healthy. Other times I'll do it very glam, and that'll be a little bit different. But this is just to get a nice and then I use this to blend it. And it does a really good job. Sort of like, it's very fluffy. And I find too, it doesn't like dry out my eyes. A lot of times I use other foundations. And this one I think has like, it goes into a powder, but it just lightly. If it gets a little too dry around my eyes, I do put on a little more moisturizer. So this is just basic coloring. I don't have any smudges, do I? Evens out the skin tone. Gets out some of those shadows from missing Pakistan. Okay. So then I have another thing that I use. I just use a little bit of blush. And I think everybody knows that brand. But this is a really good blush brush because it gets it right on those apples. And you want to do like, you always want to just dab a little bit off so it's not, so a little bit there, a little bit there. I know for some of you that's not a lot at all. And it shouldn't be, not for this look. This is just natural. And I did put a little bit of color back in there, but that's like a little bit of, it's a very skin tony kind of peachy type of thing. And that's what I apply it with. But then there's a couple of different brushes for blending, and I tend to use this for like the bronzer-ish styles. It looks pretty good. And then I just washed these brushes, so I'm excited to use like every single one of them. And my next application is pretty simple. I have all these highlighter colors. I've been experimenting with them the past couple days. I really like the way they look as eyeshadows. So we're gonna do, gosh, any of these brushes would be fine. So I'm gonna do this rounded one. These eye brushes are really great. So you could do a couple different colors. and not have to, you know, wash your brushes. You can keep those colors going throughout the look that you're doing and then wash them afterwards. I do suggest you wash your makeup brushes. It makes them last longer, and it keeps them clean. Come on. Cleanliness is not, so I'm gonna put this on in the mirror because I can do a better job. And so I'm just filling in above that blush, if you see that. And I'm dragging it to the corner of the eye. That looks like I'm woke. Like I'm a little more awake. And I'm probably gonna blend just a little more of this nose. And you see how nice that looks. Very natural, kind of elven in a way with these nudes. That's what I noticed, is they looked very natural, fae. Adding some glitter in could definitely brighten it up a little bit and change the dynamic of it. Now I'm going to go into this more beige highlighter color. I don't know if you can see the color contrast on here, and this one's broken up a little more, so it's gonna go on easier. And so I'm gonna just put some of that right there. All right, and then I'll spread it like that. There you go. So, and we'll blend in a minute. And then, so let me blend this first so you can see how like it's gonna look. Very subtle, okay? It's not gonna be like white out. Then I'll take this last one. It's more of a gray, so it's actually darker than all of the other light colors. And I'm gonna put that all around the eye. Like a, almost like a smoky highlighter, if that makes sense. Like when you're going for a smoky eye, but it's really just, it's highlighter. And this pointed brush comes with that. I think so far we've used almost every brush, because I have one for blending the eyes too, a fluffy one. So, alright, so we have that. I want to do a little more blending. It looks crazy. There we go. So I like that. This is very, very beige, right? So we've gotten all the highlighters. And then I'm just gonna do mascara. These, look, just mascara makes a big difference because I have blind eyelashes. If I had my daughter's eyelashes, I would need a bottle of mascara. Theirs are really long and thick. So jelly. You can see big difference there. And then that's the face I make when I do my mascara. And then let's get my hair out of the way because it's sopping wet. Because it ruins the look. And I'll give you an after picture a little later on, so you can see like my hair done with it, because I'm just gonna do a simple hairstyle. But I think I want like both the pink and the nude together, because that's a good combo for me. Obviously different skin colors are going to use different shades, but the idea of having one shade that is your exact color and one shade that's slightly lighter than it. The other idea of having highlighter used as eyeshadow and almost like a smoky eye highlighter can go to any skin tone. And the idea of using two different lipsticks, one in a natural color and one in a beigeier gloss that's slightly lighter, to give it depth, to make you look natural. I'm only going over to my friend's house to watch a great TV show. I don't think I can mention it, but anyway, we did all of this with ease, and these brushes are only $20 plus shipping. We also have unicorn horns, and there's another set just like this where you can also get a little puffy blush brush, and that one's just a little extra. It's $25 because it's just the chubby little mermaid tail is adorbs, and it is an extra instrument in here. But and for other looks, you do have this. I use this all the time when I use black. This is great for eyeliner. I mean, you just lay it across and it does it perfect line. They're waterproof for the most part, though. Don't leave them soaking. Take care of them. And so what did you see? You saw my body scrub, you saw my body balm, and you saw Magical Things makeup brushes do their job. And so now I feel a little prettier, and I'll post a post picture of my hair dry and some sort of outfit on. All right, you guys have a magical day. I'm so glad you spent the time to watch my video. And I might do another look another time, a real fantasy look. All right, have a magical day.